What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Onney, the CEO, and you're back for another week, another fire segment. And today's guest, I am completely stoked to introduce. She is a beautiful songbird, so I need you guys to buckle up your seatbelts because you're now plugged in, tuned in, tapped in to Outside the Box. You know when they say your network is your network? Well, your net worth. Well, my girl, Queen Tamara from the Tamara Today Show, referred this beautiful songbird to me. And when I tell you I went to listen to her music, I was like, oh, most definitely. Bring her on. Let's have her. So without further ado, give it up for Miss Bree Will. Hey, Ladybug.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing amazing. And it's crazy because I've actually heard your music before. But it was on a song that was on YouTube, my playlist, and it has like a heart on it, so it doesn't have your face or anything on it. So it's like when I was doing my research and I discovered that, she sing this song. I thought it was like synchronicity, fate.
I'm
type
here for
of thing,
it, right? It just aligned. It was perfect.
So enough about me and how I had a fangirl moment. I'm going to give you an opportunity to introduce yourself. Tell our listeners and our viewers who you are and what it is that you do.
Okay, so my name is Bree Will. I am from the great city of Chicago, Illinois.
Chi-town in the house.
Hey, Southside, hey y'all. I've been in Houston about 5 years now, so I feel very welcome here. I've been singing since I was 4. That's as far back that my mind can go. But I've probably been singing since I came out the womb. I studied music all the way through college. Then, girl, they kicked me out the program because I was in the gospel choir. And that was fine with me because I ended up falling in love with social work. Okay. So by trade, I do social work. But by passion, by makeup, by purpose, I do music.
I love that.
Yes. So that's me. Like I said, a songbird.
So how do you, because you said, you also do social work. That is like such a demanding job, but it's also fulfilling because you're making a difference in your community as well. But how do you separate the two? Or do you even try?
I don't think it's a separation for me. My biggest thing is that I want to make impact. And so when I'm doing social work, I make impact in the lives of people in their homes because I did the foster parent side. So I didn't do the part where you go in and take the children because my heart is way too big for that. So I was like, well, what can I do? I could teach people how to take care of those children while they're in their care. So I do the foster parent side. But with music, it's still impactful because I want to sing about what we go through in our lives.
Where were you in your life when you decided to start performing in front of large crowds in venues?
The way that I got to Houston was literally by fighting to live. Okay, so I ran to Houston, Texas, and I said when I got here, I used to make a joke. My name could be Lisa. I could work at NASA. Don't nobody know who I am. I could recreate this person, but I was like, what good would that do? So what I said was I was going to tap into the person I always wanted to be, which was singing, writing music, expressing myself, and so I was like, how do I do that? I sat here for 2 years. I went to church. I wrote for a couple people, gospel music, and I connected with the singer here. His name is Benji Music.
Okay, shout out to Benji.
Yeah, shout out to Benji. I call him my musical pops.
Okay.
And I asked him, I said, you sound so amazing. Can I sing background for you? He was like, no. I was like, okay. So I saw him probably a year later, asked him the same thing. I said, you told me no last time. He said, meet me at this open mic. I got to hear what you sound like. And I sang at the open mic, and he said, I would not do you any justice by letting you sing background for me. You supposed to be on stages. You supposed to be in the front. And ever since then, it's like, okay, I'll take it. And that's how I started performing. I went around the city singing at all the open mics, getting comfortable on stage, allowing my body to feel what it's like to sing. How do I connect to that? And so now it's just like people saw me at open mics. They gave me opportunities, showcase. At the showcase, then it was, well, you can do 5 songs. Let me give you half a set. And it went from getting my confidence doing half a set to now I do my own shows. And I was like, well, now I want to bring people into my space, give them my type of experience. So now I put on my own concerts. And every concert is a little different. But I always try to throw a little bit of my own music out there because, I can sing.
So did that make you nervous when you decide to jump? Because, a lot of times we don't realize that the seed is so much bigger than how we visualize it. Because you go into it thinking that you're going to just sing. And now you're a whole event curator because you're putting together your own shows. And we don't even put event curator on a list when we put it together. But when you think about it, you're responsible for it. It's your show now. So you're getting the venue, you're getting the band, you're curating this experience. And so was that like scary for you to jump outside the box and do something like that? I don't think I was
scared. I think I was eager because I wanted it to be my way.
It's
you
like
have to
a fire
conform so much
you,
when you're doing live music at venues. It's like you got to play to the crowd. Okay, maybe they want to dance, so not too much slow music. But when I think about Bree Will, I'm very intentional with everything that I do. So when I'm curating these events, now that you say that, I want people to feel a certain way as soon as they hit the parking lot. Like, what am I trying to give out this evening, And so it's always encouraging, it's always motivational, but I want you to have fun. I want you to vibe with Bree.
I want you to feel.
Yeah, this. So it wasn't scary because I'm like, I want people to understand who I am outside of being at somebody else's spot. You and me now. So now I want you to feel what I feel when I sing, when I write music, when I'm singing to you, when we just dancing. Like, it didn't scare me. I was more so excited.
Well, I actually have a video of yours, Move On. It's a throwback.
Yes, my first video.
Yes, and so when you got ready to make that video, where were you in your journey? Because it's secular music, and you have been doing gospel music for so long. So where were you in your journey when you decided to go from gospel music to secular? Because one of the things that when you're heavily into the church or into the word, and you have a group of people that you fellowship with, the first thing that comes to mind when you go into a secular industry like entertainment is the judgment that comes from it. And so a lot of times people ridicule us for the same gift that God gave us that is supposed to make room for us. God gave us this gift to make room for us, but the same people that we've been praying for and praying with is now in a judgment seat because we chose to go after something that we're passionate about. So when you took that dive into, okay, I am more than music. I am music, but I'm more than music. I'm more than what society says music is. And you decide to be Bree Will authentically. Where were you?
That is a beautiful question, and it's loaded, and I want to make sure I hit every piece of that question. So where was I when I created Move On? I was at a crossroads because I was like, I love singing praise and worship, but I love singing music that feels good. And so what do? So Move On was supposed to be like a breakup song, right? Like we done. But if you listen to the lyrics, it's the things you said to me. You even said you prayed for me. I see that you wouldn't change for me. That was like, I'm letting y'all know, I still love God. I'm still going to sing to the glory of God. But I can sing about love music. And that is me. That's where, how do you dabble between the two? It's not a dabble. God is love. I can sing about God at church, and I can sing about love. Because how do you connect with people if you can't, like, if they can't see the God in you? So moving on from all of your judgment, moving on from what you said I was this, now you saying I'm something else, so which one is it? I had to make a decision. And I said, I'm going to sing about love from the beginning, when it's beautiful and it's puppy love, to the middle, when it's like, oh, we just in bliss, to the end where it's like, man, you get on my nerves. That's where my music comes from. It's secular, but I'm singing about love. And if God is love, I can't do nothing wrong. Now, what you do with what I sing, ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's
but I'm going to do it tastefully. It's going to be nice, and it's going to feel good.
I like that. Well, let's check it out. Move On featuring Corey.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Hey, this is Bree from 1920, your neighbor.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, you all got a package, so you want me to put it in front of your door or leave it over here?
No. Don't do that. If you don't mind, can you take it down to the office for me?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, we're actually not together anymore.
What?
Yeah, it's been about a month now.
Oh, I am glad I called before I did that.
Yeah. You know, at some point in the relationship, we just realized that we both had to move on.
Move on. I think we should move on. Move on. I think we should move on.
I think it's time for us to move around. Somebody's daughter out there needs to be found. I'm tired of going with the round and round with you. I'm trying to make somebody mama proud. You see, I'm wasting all my time with you, and it seems like you don't know what to do with me. So it's safe to say you're for the streets, baby. With that, don't worry now. Both acting like we don't care. Both feeling like it's unfair. You gon' come home, I won't be there. I bet you still won't drop a tear. So
move on, move on, move on.
I need you to
move on, move on, move on. Move on, move on, move on.
move on.
Move on, move on, move on. It's the things you say to me. You even said you prayed for me. I see that you won't change for me, so I figured just let it be. Things are complicated. You're always irritated. I feel like I can't say shit without starting an argument. It's done, it's cool, no longer a fool. The last shot you just blew, nothing more, I'm through. Now we both act like we don't care, both feeling like it's unfair. You gon' come home, I won't be there. I bet you still won't drop a tear. So move on, move on, move on. I think I should move on, move on. Let me right now, I could move on, move on, move on. Sure, it might be good. Move on, move on, move on. I'm gone,
Be gone.
said I'm through.
Me too.
Moving on.
Moving
Now we both acting like we don't care.
Both feeling like it's unfair.
You gon' come home, I won't be there.
I bet you still won't drop a tear. No.
I love that. Move on. Sometimes you just gotta move on.
Got to go, baby.
So when you made your transition, now you performing, you doing shows. Did you have a support team, or did you just jump out there one deep?
I did. Actually, Corey and his wife were the first people to like go full on, go run with me with Bree Will. Of course, I got my family, my mom, my sister, and my brother, but they were there with me from like the very beginning. I started doing Vibe with Bree live every Thursday on Instagram.
Okay.
And I was in my bathroom in between like the little hallway, and I had like this little $5 ring light. And probably by the third week, Corey was like, okay, no, it's cute, but if you gonna do this for real, let's do it. So Corey and his wife, Alicia, they was there in the very beginning. They was the first two people.
Shout out to that. 'Cause
Shout out to
everybody
them.
needs somebody that can see that light in them and bring it out.
They made me a studio.
And those accountability partners. And it's almost like once somebody invests that type of love and attention, you don't want to let them down.
Absolutely.
And so they automatically become your accountability partners because it's like you saw something in me that I didn't see in myself, and you went all out for me. How could I to not, you know, manifest something with that would be like a slap in the face. So let me get out here and show you that, you know, it wasn't in vain.
Yes,
and
they were taking turns. They have a young child, so one would come one week while the other watched the baby, and they would switch off. And I'm just like, y'all working, y'all got kids, and you coming over here at night. I have to go hard. I have to go hard, and that is the foundation. Like, that's not for me right now.
I love that. Now, are you still independent?
I am.
Okay.
I very much so am.
Have you had an opportunity to collaborate?
Well, okay, my producer, his name is Trey Cosmos. He's an artist as well. That is the most collaborating I've done right now.
Other than, of course, with Corey. And
right. And really, if you ask Corey, he was like, I just wanted to sing with you, and it just turned into something beautiful. But as far as with other artists, not yet. We talk about it all the time. I think we just got to get our schedules together and really sit down, because it's a lot of people I want to work with.
Yeah, and there's so much talent right here in Houston.
Yes.
It's like, man, it's going to hit you. It's just, if we could just get people to work together, it's so much more we can accomplish by working together. But
really, it's working together and getting your time together, because everybody got so much going on. You got good intentions, but it's like, okay, let us block some time, because I know a couple people out here that's killing it, and I got to get with them before they blow up.
And some of them, they just like right there.
Yes. Agreed. I'm like, I'm happy to know you right now.
Yes, because I know I'm coming for Oprah. Hey, shout out to Oprah.
Come on. Hey, Oprah. Oprah.
I don't see her on live right now, but somebody needs to take that spot, right?
Listen, you heard it.
So you actually just released a new single called Good to You.
I did.
Tell me about Good to You.
That thing be good to me.
It has like a
New Orleans bounce.
Like you
want to dance.
No, listen to it. I just found my leg just kind of, hey, get it.
Yes. Okay, so the story behind that was me and Trey, my producer, were sitting at Chili's. And I don't know if you ever been to Chili's lately, but it seemed like they almost got a DJ. Their music be so loud.
Which one?
Any Chili's. Okay. I don't know why the music be so loud. But the Brothers Johnson came on. And I was listening to him talking. I was listening to it in the background. I said, Trey, I want to do something with this. We got to sample this. And he was like, what is it? So probably 2 weeks later, we booked some time for the studio. And I said, this is exactly what I want it to sound like. And I told him, and from start to finish, we probably was in there 13 hours just getting the beat. And so I said, okay, I need this to feel good to me first. So we went over it. I came back. We recorded it in one day. One day. When I get on something, I'm on that thing. Like, I eat, sleep, breathe. I got to finish it. And so every step of the way, it felt good to me. And I was like, I want to convey, like, boo, stop spinning your wheels, man.
Baby,
you looking at me.
You've
been talking. Listen to me.
I'm going to feed you.
You playing yourself now. I'll be good to you. And so I was like, okay, we got to have a summer bop. This is my first fast tempo song. Or me, I normally like to sing slow and love on you a little bit. But I was like, the girls need to dance. The fellas need to bop their head. So that's how Good to You came about.
There's some video.
Yes.
Need some extras.
You definitely got to come. You got to pull up. Do a cameo. You got to pull up. But that's how we got Good to You. I love old school music. I heard that. It just kept going. I said, we got to do something with it. And I was like, I want to dance. And all I heard was...
Well, we're going to take a quick break, but we're going to let our listeners and our viewers check out a little snippet of Good to You. Let's check it out.
Let's get into it.
I'll be good to you, better yet, great for you. And when you come home, how you play made for you. I know it sounds like another dance twerk song, but on the cool, this a flirty fun love song. I'm seeing you, you seeing me. I know you needed me the way Jay needed me. Got me singing. I was good on my own, could be with Bree. I know you were playing, but girls is players too. Let's play together, same team, baby, me and you. Let's run it up, see the world, change my last name. Played your ball, but it's not retired from the game. You can keep running the streets, so you can let me be good to you. Said you're tired of the same thing, come and try me, I'll be good to you. I'll be good to you. To you.
have been performing for live audiences here in Houston. Now, do you have any spots that you normally perform at here?
Yes, so each and every Thursday, I'm currently at Social House
Okay.
off of Richmond Avenue. I'm hosting the open mic portion. I'm there with Jenny P and Benji Music, and we give you live music every Thursday at 9:30. Shameless plug.
Okay, I
But,
love that. That's what we want. We want all the plugs, baby.
Yes,
we
that's
outside the
every
box,
Thursday.
so
That's every Thursday. And then every now and again, I'm at Euphoria on Sundays with Benji. I'm trying to think. It's honestly just when they call me and I'm free, I'm going to go because, baby, if you calling me, that means you need a vibe. I want to come give it to you. You feel me? I want to be good to you.
now, I would be amiss if I didn't ask you to be a little good to me.
Oh, okay.
You gonna give me a little razzle dazzle?
Oh, okay. Now, are there any requests?
Oh, I don't have a request. Let me see. I don't know.
Look. You say I put you on the spot. I put you on the spot.
Surprise me.
Okay, so my favorite artist, her name is Jill Scott.
Okay.
I love her with all of me. I've been saying since I was 14, me and her gonna meet. We gonna have lunch. So whenever somebody asks me to sing, I always sing a little Jill Scott. So can I sing some Jill Scott?
Yes, please.
Okay, so woke up this morning with a smile on my face. Jumped out of bed and took a shower, dressed, cleaned up my place, made me some breakfast toast, 2 scrambled eggs. I like cheese in my grits. Grab my keys, grab my purse, grab my jacket off to work, beaming all the way down 3rd. Is it the way you love me, baby? See?
Yes, I love it.
Yes, I love that little
You
song.
better sing.
Thank you.
So for those that are listening and watching, tell us, Bree, where can we find you? First, do we have any upcoming videos, singles?
So
anything to
I
look
have
forward
an EP that's gonna drop next month.
Okay.
It's called A Little Taste.
Okay.
Now I've been telling people, what does that mean? A little taste is I am so heavily influenced by so many different artists. I wanted to make an EP where I could take just a little sample of their music and put a Bree Will spin on it. So the songs ain't that long. The EP is not full of music. I'm gonna just give you a little taste.
I like
Because the album dropping by the end of the year.
I love that.
So I gotta give you enough, give you an appetizer, fill your belly up just a little bit with a
So
little
you
taste.
come back for the meal.
And then you come back with that album. So yeah, that's dropping next month. And then, like I said, each and every Thursday. And I got another show. My goal is to do 4 events, 4 shows put on by myself for the end of the year. I'm already at 2. The 3rd one is coming. That's gonna drop real soon. And I'm gonna make sure you in the building because I got to have you there.
Hey,
I got to have you there.
May your vibe attract your tribe. 'Cause you're definitely part of my tribe.
Hey,
Listen,
I
I can
made
feel
it.
it. I can feel it.
Yes, ma'am.
So I am definitely now not just a fan, but a friend.
Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
be following. But for those that want to do just like me and follow the movement,
Yeah.
you have a link tree where you
Yes.
guys can go check out her link tree. Bree Will Official. You can also find her on Instagram at Bree Will Official. Make sure you guys go hit that follow button.
Yes.
She also has a Facebook page for our Facebookers. You know, I'm still on Facebook. Okay,
all right,
don't
my mama is too,
don't
girl.
judge me. Don't judge me. And for those that are on YouTube, she also has a YouTube page. Make sure you go and you hit that subscribe button, click that bell notification, so you can be notified when she drop her next set of visuals. And I want to remind our listeners and our viewers that today's show has been powered by Swan Isle Sea Moss and Beverages. Make sure you hit up Swan Isle for your organic sea moss needs. I want all of our viewers and all our watchers to make sure that you stay plugged in, tuned in, and tapped in outside the box. We are on multiple platforms. Find a platform that works for you. You can find us on Hip Hop Streets, Third Coast TV, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify. I mean, we are everywhere. For my listeners, watchers, all my friends and fans, I want you guys to come and join the Outside the Box family on our YouTube page, Outside the Box with Onney. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Click the bell notification so you can be notified when we drop a new episode. We drop a new episode every week. Same time, same place. We're all the way in Ghana, Louisiana, Atlanta, Texas. We're everywhere. So find a city, find a state, find a platform that works for you, and we would love to have you. Drop us a comment. Let us know what you think about the episodes. And if you yourself are in Houston and you want to become a content creator, make sure you go to www.onneystudios.com. We have multiple sets where you can choose from, and you yourself can become a content creator today. So make sure you go and you hit that website. And before we close out the show, I want to thank you, Bree.
Thank you
for just coming and letting me get all in your business.
It's okay. I trust you. I feel like this is a safe place.
I would be amiss. I have to leave our listeners and our viewers with a little snippet of my favorite, Love Reloaded.
I love that. Thank you.
Yes, I love that too. So, you guys, that is our show for the evening. Remember to stay plugged in, tuned in, tapped in. I'm your girl, Onney, the CEO. This is my girl, Bree Will. You're plugged in, tuned in, tapped in. Outside the box, baby.
In a world full of phonies and fakes, I'm willing to take a risk in finding true love, the kind that we all hear of in the fairy tales. Here's my penny, where's the wishing well, the kind of story we can tell to our children's children's children. Legacy will be building, building, building. Are you down? 'Cause nobody talks about love anymore. It's all about sex, which sneaky link that you'll see next. And for some